Hello.
So we're going to be reacting to a guy who thinks he's all that and then some.
So we have 5 video clips to be shown to you, and let's get going to react on them. So the first one will be the thing called the sizzling hot.
Hi, Michael.
Yan, okay.
Tapos tayo. Hindi ka nalala.
Napanood ko na yung lahat ng video mo, by the way. And if you're saying that you have SEC permit, is it SEC license for investment? Because if you're offering profit sharing, like what you said in the video, 70% profit sharing, it needs an investment license. Do you have that?
Stupid ka, ma'am. Wala naman
Hindi ako
sinabi
stupid. Don't
Walang ganon.
I can't believe, I mean, in America, you don't, that guy would have already been crucified because you don't call a woman stupid
Yep.
for asking
The
a
first place
question.
kasi, hindi ko ito kilala.
In
It
any
doesn't
culture, it
matter. I'm
should be
asking the
nice
question of the permit.
or
So
accepted.
answer the question. Do you have a permit? Yes or
to call
no?
somebody stupid.
Sinagot ko na sir, di ba?
What? Yes or no? Do you have a permit? Yes or no?
Attorney, sinagot ko na, hindi pa.
Why don't you answer the question? It's just yes or no.
At sinabi mo lang kanina, sir, wala kayong SEC documents.
Yeah,
Meron kayong
answers.
DTI.
So that's an
Yes.
investment scam. If you don't have a permit and you're offering profit sharing, that's an investment scam.
Ma'am, hindi po. Lawyer ka, ma'am.
Hindi ako lawyer, but I work in the
Ma'am,
government. I deal with policies in the government. You don't have to be a lawyer to know the law. And you should know the law.
I know the law, ma'am.
Yeah, so do you have
Hmm.
an investment license in the SEC?
Wala po.
So it means you're operating an investment scam.
She has no documents.
Because
Oh, ma'am.
I have evidence that you are promising 70% profit sharing. Evidence
way.
in a video, evidence in your Facebook, evidence in messages. We have documents that you're promising 70% profit sharing. Yan ang dahilan kung bakit napasara ang One Lightning. Dahil
Okay, ma'am.
nag-offer sila ng investments without a secondary license of the SEC. So now, if you don't have license, then you are an investment scam.
It's a good thing that this guy is small because
Hypothetical, if you are offering an investment scheme, if you're
he
offering
doesn't
profit
pollute
sharing,
enough
and you're
people
operating
to
it without any permit,
make
from the
himself
SEC
any
or the
larger
Securities
than
and
he
Exchange
is
Commissions, yes, you would be liable
when he
for
Yeah.
first
investment
started.
Fraud. Yeah.
He's no
And
bigger than
estafa,
he
correct
was
me
when
if
he
I'm wrong,
started. Let's just say that.
attorney. Estafa
By
is if you promise something,
interviewing
right?
him, that's the only
And it did not happen.
real publicity he
Especially
actually
for a group
gets.
of people.
Yeah.
Well,
His own
syndicated estafa if
videos
kapag marami siyang
probably don't even get
marami nagreklamo.
as
But
much
let's just say,
attention
if you
as
promise
he does
something to a person and
with
you
this.
did not fulfill that
Ooh, what a
obligation,
shame.
that's estafa.
Actually, estafa, ma'am, is the taking of something in consideration of something, and you did not do it, or you misrepresented something that you possessed. That's why someone gave you money in consideration of your qualifications or a promise, but you don't either have the qualifications or you are not capable of
Don't tell
delivering on the
promises
promise
if you cannot
in the
do
first
it.
place. It's not merely failure to deliver on the promise, but you don't have any intention or you don't have any qualification to deliver on that promise.
Thank you, attorney. Because when you offer cash assistance daily, weekly, and monthly, according to your video, Mr. Medina, then you're promising profit sharing and 30,000 pesos a month, up to 30,000 pesos a month. You say 200 a day, right?
30,000
So,
per
how are you capable of
student?
that? How much do you make every month in order to, you say you can even go over 30,000 a month? You said in your video na na-prove nyo na kaya nyo 30,000 a month to 5,000 students. So are you telling me that you know at that time na ginawa mo yung video na kaya mong mag-generate ng 150 million in revenue per month?
Wala po ako sinabing ganun, ma'am.
Hindi, pero yun ang sinasabi mo, kayang-kaya mong magbigay ng sobra-sobra pa. Nasa video, I have the clip. I have
Go
the
lang,
clip.
ma'am. Push lang
I
po.
watch every single second of your
Go.
video.
Alin, ma'am? Yung
Yeah.
pinost nyo sa, yung pinost nyo sa YouTube,
Lahat,
no?
40 videos. Nasa
Go,
Google
ma'am.
Drive.
Mm-mm.
Kailangan
Push.
kong mag-leave ng 1 week sa trabaho para panoorin lahat ng
Go
videos.
po. Wala po
So,
sa
I
video
watch
yung
your
ganun, ma'am.
videos. At ang sabi nyo pa nga, na sinabi nung marketing nyo na, oh, baka naman pwedeng 10,000 lang. Tapos sabi mo, hindi, dapat 30,000. Kasi yung mga bata, baka kailangan pa nilang tulungan yung pamilya nila. Dapat 30,000.
Oh, in that video, it summarizes how the reality check of the finance would be calculated, and then the system behind the company. For example, if you have a 70% of 1 million pesos, it will be 700,000 pesos. So there are 5,000 students. So go ahead. 700,000 pesos
How are they going to do anything?
divided by 5,000 students. How many of them? How much money will you get? So
Not very much.
it will be 140 pesos or $2 and yeah, $2.80 per student.
Yeah, that doesn't make it. That doesn't. Yeah, you're gonna go and just, I don't know, buy an apple.
What can
US
you buy
anyway.
with the
You can't.
$2.80?
Not enough to compensate for all of the work that you did for one guy who
Yeah.
just sits around and calls women stupid and acts like a complete moron. Doesn't even acknowledge that somebody's talking to him. Just sits there with his hands folded like
Yeah.
he's being all defensive and stuff. He's a very small fish in a very big pond with a lot of other big fish. He's just gonna get eaten up eventually. He's not gonna get far. He doesn't have. I can't believe he's getting as much attention from.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's getting as much attention as he is, because he only has what, like 1,000+ people that are active with him, doing jack diddly squat. It's pretty much doing nothing for nothing. And there's how many people in the world?
Billions.
He's
7 billion people.
like I said, he's getting more attention from the people. Yeah, he's getting more attention from the people who are asking him questions than the people that are actually working for him.
Yeah, it's a publicity
Like active.
stunt, but he doesn't answer any questions.
He only joined because he thinks that he's going to get more attention from it. Like he's gonna get more people recruiting because they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's so cool. He called somebody stupid. Oh, look how cool he looks compared to all the rest of them
Hey,
somehow.
look at his
But he
look at
looks
his
like a dyke,
company's
to be honest.
Facebook. Well, he has 411,000 likes. Mhm.
You can buy likes. First off, you can buy those from Facebook. So the reason why he can't afford McDonald's to post on his Facebook
Yeah.
is because he spent it all on likes for his Facebook. So, those likes are called bots. They're not real people. I can almost guarantee it.
So does it mean that they are
And even if
fake?
they were, they're people who probably aren't following him, so they don't care about what he's doing. They just forgot to unlike his page.
Okay, got it.
So.
And then we have the second video. It's about
I've never heard of them.
about the dual face of this guy.
So, you still have the chance para panoorin yung
The
video,
dual face.
to activate your accounts,
The
everything,
good
you
and
still
the
have
bad.
the chance.
This is
Sa
gonna
mga
make my head
na-terminate,
hurt.
sorry, siguro karapatan naman ng company yun, di ba? Karapatan ng company na i-terminate kayo because talagang minura, binastos, at the same
It's
time,
the right of the
nagkalat kayo ng
company to terminate
misinformation
everyone
from the company.
who is opposed,
Wala ho
opposed
kami
to the
magagawa
company
sa
because
inyo. Okay?
they
So
became
kung hindi
rude
ka man
and
umabot
stuff
na
and
naging
this and that.
35 member ka, pwede ka maging dropshippers naman. Ngayon, sa student
He is
financial
introducing
He only has
new
81
company,
people
new,
20,000 lang po siya, no? Maximum
new
po
business.
yun.
It's
So
called
kahit gano'ng
drop
successful
shipping.
yung company, as of now ata, less than
He's
100 yung
lost a
active
viewer.
members,
He
no?
only
As
has
of now
80
po,
people
less
watching
than
him. I
po,
mean,
less
this
than
guy is not that big of a
100
Yeah.
He's
ang
just
active. So,
he's
mas
just not.
malaki ang
There's
chance
nothing
nila
to
na
this guy. He has
makareceive ng mas
nothing.
malaki na allowance.
I don't
Although monthly
see
na siya, diba? Let's say, pwede
how
ka makareceive a month 1,000, pwede ka makareceive a month 500.
anybody has
Profit
even
kasi, so hindi natin alam,
gotten
diba?
the
Ang
initiative
nakakaalam,
to
sales report. Okay?
ask him
So,
what his
pag,
name is.
let's say, pwede na kayong makareceive
Like, I don't
ng
even
less
know
than
what his name
100
is.
lang,
I don't
pwede.
really care.
At malaki talaga yung income ni company, pwedeng kumita ng pwede
Hey,
kang
Yeah.
makareceive ng
look at the
5,000,
comments. They are
10,000.
all
Little
positive.
So,
Keon.
mas malaki yung chance.
There
diba?
were no
Mas
angry
malaki yung chance.
Yeah,
emojis.
Kasi,
because he
deserve ng active members yun eh. Diba? Deserve yun ng
because he
active
probably knows a
members.
whole lot of
Na
friends of
sila yung
his that
nagstay,
he's like, hey,
kahit
can I
kahit
interest
gano'ng
you in
ka-struggle
some
yung
money?
company, kahit gano'ng
Comment
maraming
once.
issue, but
Everybody,
still they
comment
stay,
once. I only
and they
need
still
80 of
believe,
you, dude.
diba? They still believe with the company. At the same time, talagang nandun yung pagmamahal nila na kahit gano'ng kahirap,
There's
kahit
love
I
in that
trust
company.
you.
There's love in
yung
that company,
pinagdadaanan
is it?
natin, they still to continue
Some
to
people
help the
will
I
say
just
company,
trust
to
the
promote, to
process.
like and share.
What kind of a comment is
And
that?
they're still hoping na problems will be solved
There's so much
soon. So,
baloney.
deserve nila yun. So, para sa mga active members yun. O
You
ngayon,
still
para sa mga
believe?
inactive, if you
What
want to
is
become
this?
active, pwedeng bumawi.
Who
So,
comments
ganun siya.
that?
Pwedeng bumawi. At the
There are
same
all
time, pwedeng
love
ipakita
emojis,
na
love
kung ano yung nasa
sticker.
orientation 1, orientation 2, ginagawa nyo na. Ano yung nasa CM orientation,
It's
ginagawa nyo na.
faker than a $3
Ano
bill.
yung
I'm
nasa
just saying
general
that
meeting,
right now.
ginagawa nyo na. So, para
Everything is
makita din natin
toxic.
na deserve kayo na maging active
Toxic
again. So, ganun
positivity.
yung goal natin. So, ano pa? Basta ang goal ng company is to
Oh,
become a
dear.
successful business. Okay? This is not a networking
Do not
company.
get
We have our own,
do not
own
get drunk with
standards.
the
We have our
toxic
own system.
positivity.
And nasa ano tayo? Kumbaga, we do everything to become successful. Kahit sobrang daming negativity dito sa mundo na to. We don't care about that. Dahil, in the end of the day,
What? We don't care
Is
about
his
being
name
successful.
Poe or something?
ikaw ang mamomroblema sa sarili mong problema, di ba?
How dare
Ikaw ang
you?
kakain, so karapat kung ano yung pagkain mo, Di ba? Ikaw pa rin ang bibili. Ikaw pa rin ang mamimili.
At the
Diba?
end,
Kung saan ka
in the end, he
matutulog,
said,
suka,
you will
saan
be
ka
the one who
titira.
will be thinking
Diba?
what to eat,
Kung gaano karaming
what
tubig
to
ang
use
gagamitin mo at iinumin mo, kung anong tubig ang iinumin mo,
what
criminal
the,
water or
how
mineral
much
water
water
ba
do
yan?
you use,
Diba?
etc., etc.
Sa hamon ng buhay, walang
I don't think that being a philosopher and a critic does do not complement with each other. Being a philosopher, a good speaking person, and then the critic to be a bad speaking person, do not mix together well. Now, it's like oil and
If I
water.
couldn't see my face right now, if I couldn't see my face while I was watching his face, I would have thought my face melted off because it was painful.
What do you
It was
think about
painful
him?
watching that. That's all I could say. I don't know why I'm even watching him. Because he's a moron.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to help the economy, our economy here.
There's certain YouTubers. There's certain YouTubers that I don't know of because I don't care.
Yep.
And there's a reason why. Because they don't interest me. And this guy, if he was a YouTuber,
Yep,
he'd
he
be one.
is. Well, he has 2 hour
He's
videos. He has 4 hour videos. He has 3 hour. It's like a quarter of the day. You have to watch. It's like 1/6, 1/8, and then 1/12. You are
he
spending
already lost me.
you are spending a day with watching those videos. It's like 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. How many hours would that be if you mix them up? If you sum them up, so it will be 9 hours.
Yeah.
Come on. We only have 24 hours a
Way too
day.
long.
And then students are still studying. How can they juggle from watching and studying? Okay.
Yeah, that alone is a waste of time. They should just study, get smart, and within a month they'll be smarter than that guy.
Okay. Where's my homework? And then watch the video.
If they would just study for 9 hours instead of watching his videos for 9 hours, they would already be smarter than he is.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I agree.
He's playing the same song and dance that the guy whose name's the whole idea of the Ponzi scheme came from.
Oh, that was from the
The Italian
1920s.
guy. Yeah, something Ponzi. Yeah, he's just playing the same thing that they did back in the day, and I'm not impressed.
Well,
There's nothing more to
I
say.
don't know if
He's just-
he has no
He's just
conscience
trying
or
to
not.
beat a dead dog. That's it.
Yeah. But I don't know if whether he has conscience or not. But the important part of it is that we just observe how his behavior is running to.
Some people have a mentality of a sociopath who just looks at people and sees them as objects and thinks how can I get what I want from this person? You know, that's all they think. They don't have a conscience. They look at the world objectively and with no feeling of remorse for their actions or care for those around them. They just think, oh, there's somebody, I can get something from them. They have something, I want it. I'm going to get it.
I need
That's it.
your money.
As simple as that. The sociopaths don't deserve my attention. That's all I can say. I don't want nothing. I don't want to hear about them. I don't like it. I think they belong in a mental institute. That's it.
Yep. Well, we'll go on to the third one. It is about the.
Oh my word!
It will be about 4 seconds and seconds. It won't be a
I'd
minute
rather poke
anymore.
my eyes out.
It won't be a minute anymore. This is about the. If there are
Oh,
questions,
great.
watch the video.
How many of these streams was he on?
Well, he has
Probably more than his videos he's ever made.
Well, he has tons of videos about that he has. Yeah, and then some of the answers from the video are long and cannot be skipped, or it's too difficult to skip out. So you have to watch it thoroughly from start to finish.
How many videos of him being asked the questions from those people was he in?
Something like there are a lot of topics. Something like more than 10. Yeah, more than 10. Well, it's most of the students were asking were about encashment, and then recruitment, and then what else? Issues in the company, and then the company's profile, etc., etc.
Okay.
Instead of him speaking out repeatedly all over again and again and again, and then he jumped in, and then he said, watch the video, watch the video, watch the video.
Of course he wants you to watch the video. He wants to get views. That's an easy bit of money.
Yeah.
But he probably doesn't make any money off them because he doesn't even get over 100 views probably, because it looked like he had a stream at one point and it never even capped 100.
Well,
In fact, it didn't even cap 90.
Well, there are lots of subscribers of him. It's like 13,000. Yep.
That's laughable.
13,000 people.
For somebody who gets as much attention as he did, he shouldn't be getting that much. He shouldn't. He should have like 1 million subscribers before he gets that much attention.
Well, but people are starting to.
But he only has
unsubscribe.
13,000.
People are starting to unsubscribe his channel.
You can buy subscribers from YouTube though.
Yep.
You can buy subscribers for your channel.
Well, it's
So,
like this.
I bet you he's just.
The system was this. The students who will be applying for the Student Financial Assistance Scholarship thingy, and then he or she has to subscribe for more updates, and then the other friends that he or she will invite, they have to subscribe, and etc.
Good for them. Yeah, what a job. Makes me sick just thinking about him.
Yeah. Then let's go on with the other one. It's about the mm,
How many are there?
appeal to
Na
pity.
walang ibang hinangad kundi makatulong. Isa ako sa mga natulungan niya. I'm a cigarette vendor from since 8 years old. 8 to 16 cigarette vendor po ako. Pero isa ako sa natulungan ni Ma'am Cookie. So, kung if you don't believe that, hindi lang wala tayong magagawa doon. Okay? Kasi, hindi natin alam kung anong goal mo eh. Di ba?
We don't really care.
So in that video, it states the guilt show the guilt like there or backstory that he said. Well, there was
Mhm.
someone who helped him to be what he is today. When he shared the experience of being a cigarette seller for about when he was a kid,
Mm. Boo.
which backstory wasn't related to the issue or to the discussion.
He just added that in so that somebody would think, ooh, maybe I'm that person that he'll help me become who he is, but he's nothing, so why would anybody care?
Well, I don't care about your story. I don't care. Okay.
Nobody helped him get anywhere. He isn't anywhere. He just made a Ponzi scheme like somebody who doesn't have a life would do. I mean, come on.
Yep. Well, the last one will be about the money issue.
Okay.
Na lang, sabi mo kanina, na gusto mo naman maayos. O bakit hindi mo na lang ibigay kung ano yung mga hinihingi ng mga bata para tapos na?
Okay.
Bakit di mo na lang ibigay? Bakit hindi ikaw ang magbigay? Yun ang gusto na...
Kung ako pinagbigyan na lang ng pera nila, ibabalik ko yan. Huwag kang pilosofo. Kung bakit kita gusto ko eh, bakit ako magbibigay? Hindi naman ako nila.
Well, the interviewer asked him, why did you just give the money to the students so that the issue will be solved? And then he said, and then the one who gonna answer that question was, he said, why should I give the money? You should give the money. And then the other panelist said, if I was been given money, I will return to them. And then the other panelist said, wag kang pilosopo. It means don't fool around or something.
Hmm.
And then
Well, the reason why he doesn't give them the money is because he doesn't have any. And even if he did get money, he spent it all on fake subscribers and fake likes. That's all he did.
I bet he spent it on inventories of his products.
That too.
Well, Bitcoin. Nope. That's a
What
bad
the way he says it, it's like saying whatever, which means you're right, but I don't want to admit it. That's it.
Yeah. I agree with what you said.
It's called a cop out, and it's the oldest thing next to a Ponzi scheme. He's in every way he's not original. He's
Yeah.
nothing special, and
So does it mean that
I'll
he
forget him
is
tomorrow.
ordinary?
yeah, I'll forget about him tomorrow while I'm working on the house. That's literally how it will go, because
Yeah.
that's how tiny he is.
Okay, I will be sleeping tomorrow with a happy heart. No more problems. Money.
I'll be making money. I make more money than he does, and I don't even work yet.
Well, just imagine from students into a lot of old people. It's like from he only requires students. He requires students, but now everybody. That's the reality of new schemes around. You know. What a shame, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
I'm just glad that we're smarter than the people who supposedly do his work for him.
very sad. But finally, students learned how reality shows that a scheme like that won't make a person successful much. Instead, losing more,
Yep.
not gaining more.
Yep. Well, he won't go far. He's just a little fish in a big pond. He's nothing. He's nothing over here, and he's nothing over there. He's literally has a tiny, tiny fraction of the people in his own town, much less in the whole country, and even less in the whole world.
Yeah. So
He doesn't even have 20,000 people who subscribe to him on YouTube because he can't afford it.
yep.
Nobody would subscribe to him. He's boring. I mean, seriously, I would rather pull my beard out one hair at a time and I would have more fun doing it than watching his face go up and down and his mouth open up and close. I mean, seriously, he's the most boring person on the planet to me right now. And there's a lot of boring people.
Yeah. That ruin others' lives.
Yeah, even the people that are like supposedly actively supporting this person, they're gonna grow up, and then they're gonna be like, okay, this guy is so boring. I'm done. I'm gonna move on to some makeup artist on YouTube. You know,
Yeah.
seriously.
What will be your advice to students who are still fighting their rights against the schemy, exploitive tactics of the system or of the company?
Don't expect much from him. He has no money. He can't afford McDonald's to post an actual picture of it on his Facebook. He has to go on some, hey, I want to, a picture of McDonald's meal, and then post it on his Facebook. You know, he has to do that. That's pretty sad. So, don't expect much from him. He has no money. He has no life. So, the more you ignore him, the worse off he is. And he's not worth the time and effort of watching his videos, much less encouraging him to talk more. Because he's going to keep talking, he's going to keep opening his mouth. It just is up to the people who are smarter and just ignoring him. There's always going to be dumb people who, or ill-informed people who decide that they want to support him or watch his videos. You're not going to quit that. There's freedom of press, freedom of speech online. So where there's that, there's always going to be somebody who takes advantage of that, and can't really do much about it.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want as far as like, you know, question him and stuff, but that's just going to feed his ego more and more. And what's the point in that? He's going to keep talking. So, how about minimize it by not talking to him?
Well, my advice for the students is that no matter how hard the fight will be, you keep on fighting towards the rights, and do not let the other young people do the same thing, same mistakes that each and everyone have been gone through. And then
Yeah,
never,
it's sad that there's people like that. But
yeah, and then never ever um, have high expectations in becoming successful by just selling stuff that does not have um, stable, what is it called, stable, reliable policies to be followed, and regulated rules which will be systemized and conducive. And then never ever give your full trust to someone who is trying to prey on you because uh, he or she will take advantage of you in all aspects of life. Well, what will be your advice for those who are still involved, and then calling out to as early as possible? They'll quit, and they'll be quitting out, and then join the and then reveal the truth to the public, something like that. We call it bayaning hudas. It means a person who is truly involved, and then he gets out from the system, and then he is the witness or the speaker pertaining to the situation.
what is my advice to a person like that?
So any person who is still involved, and then calling out to quit or to speak out the truth or whatever.
Well, good for them. I mean, if they are passionate about something, they should feel like they can do that. I don't have high expectations for anything to come about of it, merely because their Ponzi schemes have been a thing since the 20s, and they haven't quit now. The one thing that does end up happening continuously is they end up dying, and then they just come back with some new name or something like that that's super unoriginal, something to do with worldwide, global, something life. Do this if you quit, God is going to punish you, you know, stuff like that. Just a bunch of, you know, stupid words and everything. They can do what they want. And speaking out against them is fine. It's better than what they're doing, that's for sure. But I don't expect much to come about of it because they keep doing it. There's nothing to stop them.
So
it doesn't last.
Yeah, I agree. So
But people should feel passionate about something that they're passionate about. I don't discourage them. I discourage the people who do Ponzi schemes, but I know that nothing's going to stop them, and you can't stop them.
Yeah.
It's the way it is.
My advice to all the bayaning hudas around, speak out the truth and get out of the system if you can. let not your conscience be gone into your lives, or else there will be more and more young people get hurt from the system that you are creating.
There you go. Alright, well,
So thank you for sharing time with me.
yes, of course. Anytime.
Thank you.
No problem.
We are calling out to share this video to 5 people, to 10 people, and to everyone that you know, in order for all of us to be aware and to be wise in practical living. Thank you.
Just that people know that there's nothing good about people like this, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
See ya.
Alright.